I went and
Futaba will be in your care today.
ate. So it's been like an hour from that little pause from the last video. But either way, it's all cool. It's all cool.
Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I will. I won't leave her side. I'll fight them off. Don't worry.
Summer beaches are filled with all sorts of idiots letting loose. I need you to stay by her side.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be all right?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
If anything is too dramatic, Sojiro, I'll bring her back home, okay? She's in good hands. I'll take care of her. Don't worry, Sojiro. I understand you being worried. Worry a little bit if you want to, but don't let it distract you, okay? She'll be fine.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Thanks. Sojiro is a bro. He's a bro. Sojiro is awesome. Whoa.
Oh man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait.
Whoa. Whoa. Told you Morgana just wanted to see her in a swimsuit.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
A rare appearance of Joker speaking. Look at fucking Yusuke in a fucking hoodie. Look at this dude. What?
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
There she goes. Yusuke's obviously impressed. You'll be fine. How did your glasses not break wrapped under that towel? As a glasses wearer myself, I'm impressed. You'll be fine, Futaba. There you go. Okay. Everything is fine now.
Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's so hot.
I've been waiting for since the beginning of this playthrough for this moment.
Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's so it's so hot. It's so hot.
Indeed.
Oh, it's so hot.
Okay.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
No idea what that is.
It should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much.
Oh,
Oh.
Not feeling well or something?
you just don't get it, do you, Ryuji?
Same with On, I would guess.
When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Morgana, literally, dude, like, you're playing the knight in shining armor. Just let it go.
Mona lacks tact.
Indeed.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat. We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
So she was gonna abandon the boys? The boy. Fine. Beach day for the boys. Fuck you guys. We're out.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
Technically they are too, so.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it? They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all. But, Lady On, can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
Bye.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us. Banana! Banana! Ah, the sand's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here comes
Damn it. I don't get how amazing we are.
Ah, the fucking moral dilemma of dudes. Where we just can't flirt.
We risk our lives being Phantom Thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
You're full of yourself. Just calm down. Who cares?
No, we're special. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
So basically, every girl should be flaunting over us. No. It's not why we do these things.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Because they do the same things as well and don't expect special treatment.
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as Phantom Thieves?
You won't, because they're Phantom Thieves as well, dipshits.
Well, you gotta steal, you know what?
Hearts.
On made fun of us and all. Let's show her what we're really made of.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Okay.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Maybe the vibes that Joker gives off, and Yusuke is a pretty boy, but lacks the, not being awkwardness, but you are just awkward, Yuji. Like, Yusuke, if he was normal, would get all the bitches. Me, considering my social status as charm being debonair and everything, would get all the bitches. You, Ryuji, you should have went to those guys, those girls at the festival.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
Get settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
I'd like to stay with Morgana, to be brutally honest. Alright, guess I'm going with them. Bye-bye.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Well, okay. Try to flirt. Yeah. Three dudes come up trying to flirt with a girl. Yeah, let's see how this will go. Ugh. My God. It's okay, Ryuji. You'll get someone someday.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Feel better, man.
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Really?
Oh.
You think one of those girls changed her mind?
No.
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? Oh no.
Oh no, not these dudes again.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
By fun. Oh, look at Joker. He's ready to fucking fight. Like, get away. Get away. Go. Please, no. Do your own thing, but don't involve me. Okay? Oh, God. Please, no. Please, no. This is a Japanese game. They think differently of these types of things. No. None of the opinions expressed by Ryuji and Joker here do not follow in mine. Do your own thing, but oh my God, no.
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time.
No!
So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
Not the hearts you're thinking about. Let's run!
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
No more makeovers.
What did you deal with last time, Ryuji? Jesus, man. You are fucking mortified. Okay.
By the way, where's Yusuke?
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Why are you holding lobster?
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Wise choice, Yusuke. You don't need that for, you know, like actual food or something. Like you could have bought like a whole bunch of groceries with those. Like those lobsters ain't cheap. Like I know, like lobsters ain't cheap, my dude. Lobsters ain't cheap.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash.
Yeah. And remember, you still owe Ryuji.
Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love.
Yeah, you're not even gonna eat them. And honestly, fuck lobster. It tastes good. I do like lobster, but it's just too much effort to eat, so I do not eat it. Like, nah.
Very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
I mean, like, honestly, like, when it comes to lobster, like, I've eaten it one time. And when I have it, we have barbecue as well. So I just say, fuck it, barbecue time, fuck the lobster. Hot dogs, hamburgers, steak grilled at medium rare. Nothing beat it. And not even just like beef steak, moose steak, and elk steak. The glories of being a hunter where you just get to experience that all the time. Elk steak. Nothing beats elk. Elk is so good.
Good for you.
Thanks, Ryuji, for settling me down a little bit.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so we were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
Fuck you.
What creeps? Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well to hold them off.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand! I was wondering about that myself. Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
Cook the lobsters and eat them, Yusuke, and only you, because you spent your money on them. You might as well have a good meal before you have no more money left, you fucking idiot.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
Okay. This scene is also exclusive to Royale, I think. Oh.
We should probably start heading home.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
Let her have a moment.
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life.
I know.
Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that.
She is a disturbed and depressed child who had a bunch of wrongs done to her, honestly.
I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her.
I would say that it's something that a child shouldn't have to go through, but it's honestly something that no one should have to go through. Oh, man. Game makes you think about life. How fucked up and cruel it is at times.
How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires.
Mm-hmm.
If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
Seems like it.
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
Man, her mother... What a fucking coincidence. Her mother knew about the metaverse. Not the metaverse about shadows and fighting and us going in and doing what we do, but if you move the core of the distorted world, the person's distorted actions and problematic actions will stop and they will repent. So she knew. It's really, really, really convenient.
It made no sense back then. But now I understand after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth.
Yeah, she was having visual and auditory hallucinations. Like, Futaba was in a mess, really. None of her own fault, though, really, when you really think about it. When you really, 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 really think about it. Let's say really a couple more times.
I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
Oh, you poor girl.
why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
Not really. Asking for help isn't super easy, dude. Like, what if you like asked? You wouldn't even go to the police. Actually, even then, you wouldn't go to the police when Kamoshida was being a huge dick. Like, that would be a term of asking for help. You didn't want to. You didn't think anyone would believe you. You had doubts. You thought you only had to do this on yourself, and yada 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 yada. Like, asking for help isn't easy, dude.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
Yeah, let's stalk my fucking adoptive father.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
Indeed, she did.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
Correct.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
Poor Makoto, because it was her sister that did that, so she kind of feels bad for it. Poor Makoto.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
You could have testified this at court then. Where it's like, well, we have security. You could have used the bugs. It's like, oh, we have security cameras for security reasons. I am a business after all. You are recording when you come in here.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
You're powerful enough in the metaverse, so hell fucking yeah.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest, changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom.
I can live with that.
The reason why she was killed.
Futaba's not overly interested in the saving people's hearts thing, but she has her own justice to uphold, and she wants to know what happened to her mother. So that's all right. Yeah, like if you're not gonna do it for any like bad reasons, like money or fame or glory or being able to control the world, like you can join. Like, it's not a bad reason to join. She even admitted like she's not overly interested in changing people's hearts. Like, she said it's not her goal, but she wants to find out why her mother was killed through the same means of cognitive science and what everything we dilly-dally with every single time we enter the metaverse. So, yeah. She's, like, very set in her morals. She doesn't want to hurt people in that sense, but she also wants to know. She's also doing it for quote-unquote selfish reasons. So, yeah. That's Futaba.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
So her cognitive science notes basically confirm to us, the Phantom Thieves, that if we were to kill the shadow of the person's palace, So say like on scene when she was about to murder the fuck out of Kamoshida at the very beginning of the game. If she would have killed Kamoshida, the real self himself would have a mental shutdown and they would more than likely die, if not die entirely. So, yeah.
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes, that could be the case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like pursuing this line of thought, but perhaps your mother's shadow was...
How did she have a shadow, though? Did she have a palace? How could she have a palace if she wasn't evil? Or distorted in some way? She may have been distorted in some way, or maybe your shadow can just be killed. Maybe you can just be found in, like, mementos, rolling around, but I have no idea.
I don't know for sure.
It's a plot point, but it seems that her mother did have a mental shutdown.
But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
A very wrinkly big one. Big one.
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them. Futaba. If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. And eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
You are not.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
True.
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen. And I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Mech?
PC?
No.
I don't think PC is overly bad use case, so you get a 7 out of 10 from me.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
4 out of 10.
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
Hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
5 out of 10.
Mech?
3 out of 10.
PC?
7 out of 10. And by Futaba's disagreement,
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
by going literal, you get extra 5 points, so that leaves you at 5.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Glasses, Pharaoh, Internet. Pharaoh would be decent. Glasses, meh. It seems Goggles, really. Pharaoh, none of these are her codename. We actually don't get to select her codename. She picks it herself. Usually the option is here for Joker to pick, and the person be like, oh, like, yeah, I like that. So, but it's not here for this one, so Pharaoh.
I'll curse you.
Out of all those options, glasses, 4 out of 10. Pharaoh, I honestly think that's alright, so 7 out of 10. Internet, 3 out of 10.
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
And then it hits.
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
I like Oracle. It's a good chord name. Like, she has the goggles and she's mainly support. She doesn't fight at all. Oracle. I like it.
Sounds great.
Then Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
But even then, why not just go by her actual code name that she uses online? Why not be Alibaba? Alibaba would be alright too. I honestly thought it'd be Alibaba when we first started, when we gave her a code name, but I guess she's Oracle. Okay. I like Oracle though. It's a really nice little name for her.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Indeed.
Should we get going then?
Let's.
Yep, let's go home.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Okay, Mr. Asayu, director.
Hey.
You're back. How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company the past few days. Thanks. You're welcome. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. There's no longer a matter we can ignore, especially because they may have been the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I consider the idea that they may be behind only the rumors that Kodak breakdowns. But now it appears as well the person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then causes them to die. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? I was worried back when Kamoshida and Madarame. We were worried about it back when with Kamoshida and Madarame. Remember, we were worried about killing them, so we didn't want to completely fucking break their shadow. Oops. So got breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this shit's a serious case. If it's for fuck. Whatever we're at now, I'll trust our CM's judgment. Whoever's doing is some kind of assassination. I'll beat the crap out of them. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much even about the metaverse nav. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. There was a man in my dream. I don't know. A dream? You still have a sleep, dude. I wonder if the criminal's using the app too. Futaba, it seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I've never heard it before. It's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay though. I might not know about the know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you whatever criminal you're looking for. Meh, you can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Ugh. Hey, Canuck, you live in Yogen, right? You know the old movie theater there? Well, an old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. We can't just let them force those people out, right? Let's tear that baby down. This isn't time for jokes. The old couple is afraid of the threats and they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target's a guy named Yoshio Ijonchi. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. There might have been a change of mementos because of the Medjed stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss everyone at the hideout. Who's muscling in Yogen Jaya? I know we just finished talking about it, but aww. Aww. I love these little photos in the fucking royal version, man. It's such good fan service. Look at her. Look at them. Look at them all. Look at them all having fun and having a good time. It's the beach episode, goddammit. Look at it. Here's a photo I took today. Wow, I'm in there too. It looks like you're having fun, Futaba. An's a really good camera woman. This is what it feels like to be photogenic. You're not used to looking good in pictures. It's certainly a fine shot. I get you. Indeed, this picture has even captured all the architectural grandeur of my sandcastle. Wait, really? Oh. I didn't realize. Oh god, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. Oh no. Just to let you know, I'm so fucked tomorrow. Oh god. I'll take your word for it, man. Okay, let's save. I gotta go to bed.
I'll just add this.
Oh god, what a mess these last couple episodes have been. Oh my god.